Okay, this is a eyebrow glass that we got a long time ago for another house. We had an eyebrow on the back of the house, and it failed. It got moisture in it, so we got a free one, and we never put it in. It was just too cumbersome. It was up in the attic. It was nasty. This has been laying around for years. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to frame this, and I'm going to put it up in the wall above the bathroom on the side that is facing the porch, so it'll be kind of weather okay. So still got the original plastic on it here. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to measure this and cut dados in it. And I got a piece of wood to mount it on, and I got this PVC because it bends easy. So we're going to dado this too. It's going to be kind of a careful kind of plan, and I'm going to try to hit it. Might as well just hit it dead center. What difference does it make? If you hit it dead center, you don't have to worry about offsets and all that other stuff. So that's what I'm going to do. So I'm going to just sort of sneak this thing along the table saw here and dado it up. That's a little bit more than a dado, isn't it? So we'll have to kind of play around and measure a whole lot. And boy, if there's anything I hate, it's cutting PVC. Yuck. Because it makes a nasty mess. But we're going to make the base first. So I've got enough left over here to make the sides, and I'm basically just going to make this part of the frame. I'm going to have to bring down some clear silicone and do all that, but it'll be fun. We're going to have a fun time with this. This is going to be great. I'm looking forward to it, actually. So this window is a little bit more than ½ inch thick, and half of a 2x4 on the wide side is 1 3/4 because it's 3.5. So I'm going to start there, and I'm just going to nibble away till I get to where I can set this thing in. Oh, I'm sorry, it's more than that. It's it's about 3/4 of an inch. That's okay. I'm just going to do this, and I'm going to just slap it around on each side till I get to about 3/4. This will be kind of fun. I mean, I'm really looking forward to this. This is just an idea I came up with. That's just been in the attic, so why not use it? So I just made a kind of an offcut, and then you just flip the board around, you know, this way. And all right, well, we got to start here anyway. So I'm just going to slap it in a little bit, and I'm just going to keep digging this out. Well, I feel like Norm. I feel Normie. Alright, well, I sharpened the chisel. Around here you'd have to do that because I hardly ever use those for woodworking. So I got my dado cut here, I believe that's what you would call that. And I wanted to get it just up to where that was. So let's see if she'll fall down in there. Okay. Yep. Okay. So a little clear silk. Look at that, right on it. Dang lucky. More I practice, the luckier I get. But that was kind of fun. So all I gotta do now is that nasty stuff. I got a respirator. Wish a little stiff wind would come up and blow the stuff away. But okay, let's put this back over. Honky don't mind helping me out here. That's what I call the TR4. So I never can get the horn to work. I fix it in old Triumphs are like that, but I call her Honky because every time I want to blow the horn, it blew in the shop, but it won't blow when you need it somewhere. I don't know. So that's how she got that name. Okay. So I like that height. So I got to make sure. Okay, so we got this over here. So we got to make sure that that's not too much depth and cut this in half, because this is a little bit different. This PVC is a little bit different. See, that would all but cut that in half. I'm gonna let that down some. I lock the blade. I hardly ever lock the blade. I don't do like me. So what do you say, right about there? Now, made in USA. It doesn't say if this is foam core. But I imagine it is. I don't know. If it was, I think it has to say it. That foam core stuff probably wouldn't withstand this very well. We'll see. I think that's, well, that'll hold it. And that's really all I'm looking for. So let's lock that down right there. Okay, move that away. We're going to get in the middle and start making a microplastic mess. Okay, so this piece is done. I got the angles cut there. So let's cut the, I changed my mind a little bit and decided to finish up the bottom piece. I tell you, saws don't like cutting at angles like that. You have to have a real good one to do that. Just make sure we're at 0. Yep, okay. I'm gonna go back down and remeasure here. Might do good every now and then to blow the dust out of there. It won't be so grouchy. Maybe oil it would be a good idea too. I'll make a note to do that from this video. Be sure and oil in your thing there. Alright, so I'm going to try to rough measure this so I don't have to cut too much of it. So I got to have enough to go over the ears and over the top. Well, let's try to just knock a little bit more of this off, just to keep from having to deal with it so much, you know, just make it a little easier. My doctor said I wasn't getting enough polyvinyl chloride. Alright, well, I'm getting it today, so. Okay, hang on here. Let's take a look. Yep, okay. Alright, I don't want to drop it after all this work. I might put it in there broken if I have to. Watch it fail immediately when I get it in there. This is the stuff. That is the, ugh. Can't stand that stuff. But anyway. So how easy does this bend? I can't cut any. Guess I could cut some kerf cuts on this side. I think I will. So just to kind of help it, I don't want to snap it, you know. And so that'll take me quite a while. I'm just going to kind of randomly go across here and just do some kerf cuts. So that'll just help us along the way. I'm thinking about how I'm going to do this. I think I'm just going to maybe clamp it in whatever manner I can figure out, and then we will just glue it in with clear silicone, and that's about all I can think to do. Let me get a measurement on this so I'll know what I got. My challenges are in putting it in the wall. So I'll cut myself rather badly. That's okay. I'm not a hemophiliac. Okay. So 57 3/4 is where we are. Yeah, pretty good, huh? I don't even think I'm bleeding everywhere. All right, well, try to stop doing that. So let's do our kerf cuts. We're going to do them on this side, of course, because if you do them on that side, you're really gonna compromise. Let's go down just a touch. Okay, all right. I'll be at this for a long time. Yeah, it'll seem like a long time. 3:11 now. Use both hands. Woo! What a mess. Well, took about 8-9 minutes. It already just kind of wants to curve as it is. Let's just let the blade stop. Thank you. Yeah, I think we're going to be okay. So, how interesting, huh? Well, interesting to me anyway. So, I'm going to try to assemble this thing here on this table and clamp it and run up and get a fresh tube of silicone and do that. I guess I'll blow that off. Whew. Ugh. Okay, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to just pre-attach this side to this side with nothing in there, slide it in and fold it over and have a couple of screws ready on the other end, I guess. Can't think of much else to do. Got to go up and get the sealant, so I might as well grab a couple of screws while I'm at it and sort of kind of pre-drill and try to figure all this out. I've never done anything like this before, obviously. I doubt few people ever have. I guess they have. Got to build a frame for it somewhere. So it seems I remember that you could get that framed already from the factory. So I can't really remember that. So anyway, that releases that wood down there to, golly, something, I gotta scratch my back. I knew this press would come in handy. Oh boy. You don't know if something's biting you around here. Okay. All right, so let's go up and get some screws and that stuff and a drill. Okay, so I've got it on its side. I've got silicone. I got a drill with a little countersink, and I got these screws with a washer on them. So we'll see how this works. I'm just winging this as I go along. Can't think of anything I'd rather do. A little bit of a pilot hole, and we put them in there with washers, and we're getting ready to find out here. That feels pretty square. Okay. Okay, so here we go into this, and we're going to take a look at the arch in a second. Okay, that's good enough. So let's see what happens here. Okay, stand by a second. Don't breathe in any of that polyvinyl chlorine stuff, okay? Just don't do it. Okay, so now we're going to see what happens here. Oh my gosh. Okay, that looks like that might work. Okay. Oh, well, let's give her a shot. I think there's a tripod right here. So let's see if I can keep you guys in the loop on this thing here in a second. Let me turn the radio off or Pandora off, and we'll see about this thing. Okay, so let's see what it's like here. All right, a rare shot of me in here. It's gonna be about it. Now I really don't think I can leave this alone without the glass in it. Oh, stop it! Hit the air hose up there. Here, rattling. Okay. Mr. Bones, how are things? They're rattling. Okay, all right, here we go. I don't know, you seeing any of that? Well, I'll be a riddle sprung crummy joker. Okay, well, let's just keep going here. I guess you're seeing that. It's going to take a while, so there'll be some editing in this because I gotta pre-drill the holes. So I got one hand holding it and one hand over here. So that feels locked in to me. Stupid drill came loose. Okay, I got one screw holding it, and it feels like it's locked in pretty good. So, let me get you off of here and get rid of this tripod. The thing about tripods is they're kind of a trip hazard. Okay. So let's just put this trip hazard over here. But I do love it. I think my very first thing I said on my very first YouTube video was thanking Mick for that tripod. I use it all the time for other things. Well, gang, that's pretty much it. And I'm going to put silicone in it just to kind of, I don't know, do I need silicone? I don't even think I need it. I think it's locked into place. That was chipped out already right there. Well, let's put the screws, the rest of the screws in, and then I'll stand it up. I think I'm going to go ahead and cut this right here too. Well, okay, all right then. All right, well, let's close it out. I decided to go ahead and silicone it after all because of the air and the bugs. You know how it is. So there it is. I'm not gonna sure not gonna pick it up with one hand, that's for sure. After all the time and effort. So let's just take a good look at her. And there she is. Kind of nice having the light behind it. I didn't plan on that. But we'll pull that film off. It'll look good. But that's her. So give us a thumbs up. Thanks for spending time with me. And I got some other woodworking to do. It seems kind of trivial now compared to doing something like that. That was just plain dang fun. So I might, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to make a mock-up of this and take it up. Do I have enough cardboard down here to do that? And then I got something to work with up there before I carry it up and put it in. So, well, that's the way you do that. Thanks to Mr. Norton and my 7th grade shop class for teaching me so much. It's standing on the shoulders of giants. There's no doubt about that. We all do. And so anyway, I'm very proud of this little bit right here. So I'll lay it down with one hand, but all right. We're just gonna let all that silicone cure up for 24 hours. This will give me a way to make a template of some kind. Wish I could make it out of wood, but I don't want to waste that much wood. That would probably be the best way. Let's see if that piece there is good enough. I think that might just be the way to do it. Okay. Okay, here is, ow, hurt my back. So there's the mock-up, and it's right here, so a little bonus footage here. So we're going to, of course, say Buddy Holly was here, right? And I don't know, what is it? It's July, I think it's 2 July 2025. So even this is not going to get away from my ire. Okay, there you go. That's it for sure. Because it's time. It's going to be 5 o'clock soon enough. Let's shut down and go up where it's cool. Oh boy, it's always good when they come around. I don't want to disturb them. Look at them, that's great. Oh, that's just cool. Well, I'm going to stay inside and let them eat up, because they eat all the bad critters. There was one of them had a limp, I guess maybe. Oh, it might be that one. There they go, running back. Okay, I saw a giant frog today too. Let's see where they're going. They're just heading back. You guys, you come up here anytime. guinea hen, grouse, whatever you want to call them. You guys just keep it up. One way out there, say 4. I think there's 9 of them. I don't know why that matters, but everybody seems to care about how many there are. Oh! Guys, had a little fight there.